Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining.
Before we talk about the pressures CISOs are facing right now, let's start with a bit of background so we're all aligned. In late 2023, the SEC introduced a rule that requires public companies to disclose material cybersecurity incidents. The intention was simple: give investors timely insight into events that can affect the company's performance. What changed the landscape was the timeline. Companies must file within 4 business days once they decide an incident is material. That decision point, not the attack itself, is what drives the entire process. If you haven't lived through an incident, the idea of determining materiality might sound straightforward. In reality, it rarely is. Cyber events unfold in stages. Early information shifts as teams investigate. Some details take hours to confirm, others take days. The SEC rule expects companies to reach a clear, defendable conclusion under those conditions. That places the CISO at the center, guiding both the technical investigation and the business conversation that follows. The CISO becomes the person who connects what's happening inside the systems to what it means for the organization as a whole. This shift has changed how companies move during an incident. CISOs now move fluidly between technical teams, executives, legal counsel, and the board. All of them want clarity, and all of them need it quickly. Without a structured path for those conversations, time slips away. That is why the 4-day window feels tight. It compresses decision-making into a space where uncertainty is still present. The organizations that manage this well prepare for it long before an incident occurs. Those preparations have become more common over the past year. Many public companies now run disclosure rehearsals that simulate the internal decision path. These exercises bring together security, legal, communications, and leadership so everyone sees how information will flow when timing is critical. They also help teams define in advance what the organization considers material, which removes hesitation during the hardest moments. This isn't about fear of regulators. It's about giving the team a reliable way to think under pressure. Boards are becoming more engaged as well. They want clearer reporting, more consistent updates, and a better understanding of how cyber risk affects strategy. This has led to a closer working relationship with CISOs. When communication is steady, decisions become clearer, and the board can support leadership with more confidence. These relationships now play a direct role in whether an organization can meet regulatory expectations calmly and effectively. The pressure on CISOs remains real. Many face heightened scrutiny from regulators, boards, and even the public. What helps most is a strong governance foundation, clear documentation, reliable reporting pathways, and visibility across the company's risk landscape. When those elements are in place, materiality decisions become easier to support, and disclosure conversations become more grounded. This is where Centraleyes brings value to organizations navigating this new environment. It gives leadership a single place to understand their risk posture, track critical information, and support the governance work that sits behind fast decisions. It helps CISOs present a clearer picture to legal teams and the board, and it strengthens the organization's ability to move through complex situations with structure rather than urgency. In a world shaped by tight timelines and high expectations, that kind of clarity makes a meaningful difference.